Are you curious what happens at an academic conference about Jewish languages?
Well, now I am. Tell us all about it, Sarah.
I just returned to LA after a conference in Jerusalem. Picture 40 scholars, mostly from Israel, sharing their research in a packed conference room at Hebrew University. During breaks, we snacked on borekas and cut vegetables and continued our academic conversations in multiple languages.
Wow, that sounds incredible. What did you learn?
I learned about how precarious some endangered languages are. One researcher explained how difficult it is to find speakers of certain varieties of Judeo-Tunisian Arabic. He arrived at a home to interview a man, and his wife said he was in the hospital in his final days of life. Another scholar said the tiny community that was keeping Judeo-Arabic alive in southern Turkey was destroyed by an earthquake. I learned about writing systems and spelling traditions in Old Yiddish, Judeo-Arabic, and Judeo-Persian. Multiple scholars shared their projects that map dialects of Judeo-Arabic based on their sounds and grammar. In Iraq, one of the shibboleths is whether people pronounce the R sound in the word for four, something like arba'ah or oba'ah, which reminded me of fourth floor in Lebov's department store study.
Tell us about some other projects you heard about.
The presentations that I found most interesting involved contact between languages. An English Judeo-Arabic glossary in Aden, where the English words were written not only in Latin letters but also in Hebrew letters. Modern Hebrew and French words in several languages due to the prominence of Israel today and the historical influence of the Alliance Israélite. Influences of the local languages in Brooklyn, Mexico, and Panama on Judeo-Syrian Arabic. Talks about contact of Yiddish with other languages, a Yiddish serialized novel about Judeo-Arabic speaking Jews in Morocco, and translations of Sholem Aleichem and Peretz into Ladino. There was so much German influence in Yiddish theater in the 19th century that the language was called Deutschmarisch. A moshav called Borgata has signs not only in Hebrew but also in Ladino.
These all sound incredible. Now, okay, if this was a Jewish language conference, surely you heard something about heritage words, words passed down through families?
Heritage words came up in several talks, especially food words and terms of endearment like Judeo-Iraqi Arabic ashlonak and Judeo-Georgian deganatzvle in Israeli Hebrew. My own talk offered a comparative analysis of Jewish heritage words in multiple languages.
Sarah, this sounds amazing. Now tell us how we can get involved.
If you're interested in presenting or attending a conference like this in the future, follow the Jewish Language Project on social media. And if you're interested in publishing about issues like this, consider the Journal of Jewish Languages.
I'm on it, Sarah. You heard her. Get involved.